Welcome to ISE's Equity Index Weekly Outlook, a weekly outlook on ISE and other industry indexes, hosted by Patrick Ceresna, a derivative market specialist and investment manager with extensive expertise in options and the broader derivative markets. ISE trades options on more than 15 proprietary sector indexes, as well as broad-based indexes and a variety of licensed benchmarks. ISE continually enhances its trading systems and develops new index options products to provide investors with the best marketplace and investment tools to trade smarter.
Hello and welcome to your ISE Equity Index Outlook for August 10th, 2009. This is Patrick Ceresna. First off here, I want to take a look at the S&P 500 using that SPDR exchange traded fund symbol SPY. We're now going about 3 weeks into an extended rally that hasn't really pulled back at any stage. At this moment, all sorts of numerous measured moves have already been completed, and some bigger picture measured moves extend up into that 104 to 106 area. Even though I can't in any way guarantee that a market pullback would occur off of this level, the one thing I can tell you is some pretty smart people are going to be using this rally at this stage to be distributing into. So while you're going to hear a lot of cheerleading on CNBC and so on, reality, some big money is going to be locking in profits along this zone here. Next here, I want to take a look at the ISE US Regional Banks Index, which is the symbol JLO. And after spending several months trade range bound with very little price action participating with the markets, someone lit a match under this one this past week, and regional banks quickly came back in favor and completely broke through any fib retracement zones. The reality at this stage is the window is open for it to come back up to its previous highs around the 21-22 area, but there are some different measured moves that can extend even as high as the $25 area on the upside. So there is room for some of this follow through on the upside. Obviously, buying it after a little pullback is certainly more prudent, but it does look like there's more upside here. Next here, I want to take a look at the ISE Syndex, which is the symbol SIN. This is an index of all the casino, tobacco, and distiller companies. And we've, for the last few weeks, been highlighting that 105 to 110 area as a measured move, which would be a target on the upside of this move. We had a nice little 2-day consolidation that actually held above that 90 to 100 focal point and reversed Friday back on the upside. It's quite realistic that we're going to not only achieve that 105 to 110, but with the way that the price action's going here, we can't rule out even a push to some bigger picture extended moves, which can go into the 115 to 120 area. But at this stage, I would still stick with the 110 as a first target zone. Next here, I want to take a look at that ISE Home Builders Index, which is the symbol RUF. And we had for the last few weeks our measured move target at the 1050 to 1150 area. At this stage, we are now right in the dead center of that zone. And even if someone wants to hold out to see if they can squeeze a little bit more, the most important thing at this stage is that you don't give any of these profits back. If anyone who participated on the upside, all sorts of numerous moves are completing up into the zone, and this is a very logical profit-taking zone. So just make sure that if you continue to hold, that you have a way of locking in those gains. Next here, I want to take a look at that ISE Natural Gas Index, which is the symbol FUM. We slightly adjusted the focal point to reflect the consolidation of the last few days to the 90-93 zone along those highs. And at this stage, we continue to consolidate sideways. Really is still, we can't rule out the possibility that if we can get above this 90-93, we're going to complete that measured move, which can go all the way up to the 100-110 zone. But for you to target that zone at this stage, we first want to see some sort of break to new highs. So watch this 90-93 zone carefully. And finally, I want to take a look at the ISE Mini FTSE 100 Index, which is the symbol UKX. We completed the first shortened measured move up into this 465, 475, which we were targeting all along. But if in fact the broader markets and global markets are positioned to continue this rally for a week or more longer, there are some extended measured moves that push all the way up into the 495 to 515 zone. So we'll be watching whether or not we get that continuation. And if we do, there's still maybe even 5% more upside on this index. That was your ISE Equity Index Outlook. Thank you for joining me.
Thank you for participating in this week's session. Please join us again next week. For more information about Patrick Ceresna and to sign up for free index options trade alerts, visit www.optionsource.net. To learn more about ISE index options, visit us at www.ise.com/indexoptions.